Hola mis estudiantes, bienvenidos de nuevo a Hot for Spanish. Welcome students, welcome again to Hot for Spanish. I hope you've been practicing since the last time, since lesson 4, where you learned the pronouns, the subject pronouns and the AR verb conjugations. You know you've been practicing? Because today voy a enseñarles los verbos de ER and IR. I'm going to teach you the ER and IR verb endings for the regular verbs. And they're going to follow the same pattern as they did for the AR verbs. They're just a little different endings because they're ER and IR verbs. But these are in the present tense. So what you're going to do is take off the ending like you did with the AR verbs. In this case, for an ER verb, por ejemplo, comer, the verb comer is to eat. Just take off the ER and you're left with the stem, C-O-M, com. So for the yo form, you add an O. You just plug on that O to the stem and you have como. So como is I eat. And then for the to form, again, you're left with your stem, C-O-M, and the to form ending is es. For any ER verb, so comes would be you eat. Then we have the usted form, the you formal, has the e ending, so come would be you formal eat. And also the e ending could also be the el or ella form. So you'd probably want to use a pronoun to know who you're talking about in this case. So come could be él come would be he eats, or ella come, she eats. Then for the nosotros form, we have the emos ending that you plug on to the stem of com, so comemos would be we eat. And then for the vosotros form, which is only used in Spain, you would have the eis ending, coméis, the vosotros coméis. So you would only use that for the informal situation if you were talking to a bunch of you alls that you knew on a first name basis. And then in this part of the world, in los Estados Unidos, the United States, and Sudamérica, and Mexico, so here in the United States, Mexico, and South America, you would use the ustedes form for you all, and that has the en ending, comen. So comen, ustedes comen would be you all eat. Or it could also be the ellos or ellas form. Again, you'd probably want to use a pronoun to know if you're talking about you, all, or they. So ellos comen would be they eat, or ellas, the females only, comen, eat. Bien. So some typical ER verbs that we can use are besides comer, to eat, which we just conjugated. Aprender is another one. Aprender means to learn. Ustedes aprenden el español. You all are learning Spanish. The verb beber, to drink. ¿Qué bebes? What are you drinking? Or ¿qué beben ustedes? What are you all drinking? Yo bebo un café solo. I'm drinking a hot coffee. Just black coffee. And the usted el ella form, beber, bebe, would be like usted bebe, el bebe, he drinks, or ella bebe. Bebemos, nosotros bebemos un vino blanco, we're all drinking white wine. I wish that comes later. Okay, another verb, comprender, to understand. Ustedes comprenden el español. You all understand Spanish. Sí. Correr, to run. Corremos desnudos en el parque. Sí. Run naked in the park. It's one of my favorites. Leer, to read. Ustedes leen las novelas románticas. You all read romance novels. Or vender, another verb, vender, to sell. Vendes galletas, you sell cookies. Vamos a ver. Okay, then to the IR verb endings. So again, these verbs all end in IR. You take off the ending IR and you're left with the stem. So, por ejemplo, if you have a verb like escribir, to write, take off the IR. And for the yo form ending of an IR verb is O, just like all of them that you've learned so far. So, you let the stem escribe, so add the O to that. So, escribo, the I write. Then the to form, escribes, you write, has the same ending as the ER verbs. Escribe, usted escribe, you formal write, or it also could be he or she writes. Él escribe o ella escribe. Now the nosotros form and the vosotros form is the only difference between the ER verb endings. So for nosotros, since it's an IR verb, it'll have an IMOS ending. So escribimos is we write. And escribís, vosotros, you all in Spain only write. IS ending. And then for the ustedes, ellos, ellas form goes back to the same ending as an ER verb. So ustedes escriben, you all write, or ellos or ellas escriben, they write. It's muy fácil. So some typical IR ending verbs are abrir, to open. Abres las ventanas cuando hace calor. You open the windows when it's hot. Asistir a is to attend. Asistes a clase siempre. Do you attend class always? Espero que sí. Compartir, to share. Comparten sus bebidas. Do you share your drinks? Escribir, to write. Escribo correo electrónico, I write email. Recibir, to receive. Reciben muchas cartas, do you receive many letters? And another verb, vivir, to live. ¿Dónde viven ustedes? Where do you all live? Bueno. You've learned the ER, IR verb endings for regular verbs and the AR verb endings from the last lesson. So now you know all the verb endings for the regular verbs. And you can speak in the present tense. That's the goal, right? Hay que comunicar. So that's the goal, you gotta communicate. And hopefully, paso a paso, step by step, poco a poco, little by little, you'll be speaking Spanish. So ends our lesson for today. Nos veremos muy pronto. We'll see each other soon. Y don't forget to subscribe to Hot for Spanish. And also I have a new Facebook page, Hot for Spanish fan page. So be sure to become a fan of Hot for Spanish. There's lots of pictures and different kinds of pictures and websites to see. So I hope to see you there. So hasta la próxima. Un beso. Ciao.